Hello, good morning, and welcome to day two of Call of Cthulhu here on Vegeta Quinn's Cheap as Hell Games. I am now in the Enter Madness. Loading profile, please wait, you motherfucker. Okay. Load game. Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. And the only clue she left her father is a disturbing painting on the shipping label, an address, a warehouse on the docks of the island of the Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point of Chris's investigation. Okay, well, I'm on my glasses. Let's go. And still loading. Jesus. Oh, Enter
Oh,
Madness.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Okay, good. It's at Warehouse 36. Yeah, I got beaten up by a cat. Hey, did you see anything? No? Okay. Yeah.
Come on, you can tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, so she's basically the mob boss in this area.
Come on, you can tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea.
Hello.
You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no...
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Okay, so I gotta get inside that warehouse 36. There's no map, unfortunately.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
I bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes, Cat is an extraordinary woman.
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Okay. Mechanism broke on that thing, so... Alright, talk to the captain again about this cat character. Hello, goodbye.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
I am not the claustrophobic type. Well, I don't know if he is, but...
Broken. This place seems half a...
You're back again. What?
Can you tell me...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking
Let's
for
just
trouble
talk to her
again.
again. What
Hey,
the hell?
Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Taking that route. I'm not losing my patience because I'll get my ass whooped.
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me.
I don't think I'm ready to pay.
As you wish.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, yeah?
I said that oh yeah, the whole you're indebted to me thing, Godfather. Okay. No, I can't find it.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah, so far I'm just batting 1,000 at this place.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
I should use a walkthrough. Like how to get into warehouse 36. Oh, that's a shitter.
Fishing equipment.
Fishing equipment.
Could do with some rust remover.
Here we are. Saw that. His father's leg. That's nothing. I'm gonna go back that one area. I'm guessing I will need to be indebted to her. Yeah, those things busted up. And yeah, can't be used again. Yeah, I am going to check on a walkthrough. I'll be right back after these folks. Okay, so I do need a favor from her because I needed my strength to be high enough. Nope, it wasn't. So yeah, Cat will let me in. All right, because my strength wasn't high enough, and yeah, those guys will know that I'll be lying, saying, "Oh yeah, he." Let's see. Oh yeah, we'll let you in. Not so. All right, well, don't like to do this,
Hey,
but
Mitchell. I owe you.
Yeah,
Huh. You didn't. So
you already saw
undertell
all
me.
that.
I'm a
Why?
fat.
Huh. You certainly don't lack. You reek of private eye. Who did you call?
The Hawkins.
Now, why doesn't that surprise? If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole,
Yeah, we're. Uh,
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with
I'm not the old,
yeah,
and
we
they'll
the old?
saw that.
these people.
I need
I
help
need to
getting.
get into.
You're out of luck.
It's
Are you pulling?
Uh,
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, but I'll go with you.
Sounds honest.
I'm not. If I do that,
yeah,
you'll be in debt, and I can't think about it.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have. Follow me.
Nobody
sorry.
questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us in trouble.
And the police? They...
It's
Ding,
fine.
ding, ding.
He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Gentlemen. I'm curious, what is my sanity? Uh, where's my strength at 3? So it has to be like higher than a 3 now. So
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
go inside.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To reconstruct the sequel. First, I wish to. Oh, you get 30%. Okay. Oh well. Yes. I meant to, Paris. Do this one instead. Validate. Yes.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, it looks like a bone barrel at work sometimes. Ecology.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Gained 1 CP. Lovely. Yep. That goes up to level 3 now. Well, medicine I can only do through, yeah.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
How about if we team up?
You seem like a competent officer.
I just boosted up my psychology, so
You're
what the
trying to
hell?
manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for
Not at all.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
this strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Hey, again.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion.
Yep.
Come on, we got some driving to do.
I believe we do. And hey, Chapter 3. Strange High. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, first managing the warehouse. Okay, so don't check that one out.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You manage to get something out of that bum, I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Nope, let's go.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I think. No, I'll take dark water. And that's what we find on me. Deceased. I lay me down and sleep. I wait for the Lord to sustain me. For the Lord sustain me.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire...
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute.
Poor
I
kid.
didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even
Poor
after
kid.
Bob Baker is above that.
Poor kid.
Lord,
Hey,
have pity on this poor family.
Poor kid.
poor kid. Others said, oh, I can't.
I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
There you go.
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Oh.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace.
And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes
Whoa,
like
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa. No,
Why
don't.
would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah,
Vermin.
that's it. Vermin.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a ticket.
This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this
I
mansion.
see. Okay, talk to you more or
Stop
done?
bothering me.
Okay, I will stop bothering with the man with the axe. Okay.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Okay. So loading. Okay. Enter madness.
Follow me. I know the place.
Okay.
Who left this light on?
Gained 1 CP. So let's boost Ugliness. No. Yes.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this?
Okay, I do not know. Investigation.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
You got pissed off, and I'll argue with you guys with that.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
There you got pissed off. Things smashed to the ground. She didn't eat it.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Let's see if I can find
It's
something the
already too
cops
late for the
missed.
Hawkins.
Hey, wait a second. Let's get bug points. Amateur, professional. Yeah, we got
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
clock.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
And I don't.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Oh, she was laid on the table. Here.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? They had a fight. Why? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Okay. What do we have here? Yeah, here's a drinker, user, so.
Did someone escape the fire?
Okay.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Yep, some.
Someone deliberately set fire to this man.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Gained 1 CP. I'm just backing up. Character points there. Hey, I could use them.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
And in mystery, yep. History of medicine in the 18th century. Oh, it says right there, the 18th century. My medicine goes up. It's up to 26 now. So, amateur. Okay, we're here.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Let's stand on what's happening up there. I don't know. It's not really much of a painting, but okay, so
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein,
damn.
dated 1818.
Now that's a library.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
That's actually cool. That was if you hold the lighter too long, it gets too hot, and you have to.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Human body comparative analysis. I'm guessing that's for medicine. Wait a second. Wait a second. What's this up? So Moby Dick. That was.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles...
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Up the stairs. Okay. Hey, I could go that way now. Oh.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Okay. Oh, another book.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Fucking classic. Item obtained. I love all the lamps, how they look, you know, the mist going.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Let's see. Dear Sarah, as you know, I've always held your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to have made her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would oblige to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. Okay. This guy. Huh. Was it Slaves of Fear now? Which is another great game. I enjoyed it.
Locked.
Of course it's locked. Much empty canvases. Oh, hey, look at what we found. Hidden. Let's go back. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. No, normal.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together and forever will bind us. Sweet nothings indeed.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Jesus. 500,000, 100 and... Yeah. Dr. F, paying for JF. Something like that, yeah.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Nothing on the ceiling. Yeah, that looks like a happy picture.
The door is blocked on the other side.
That door is open.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
What's his book?
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Yeah, those are happy pictures.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, it's about time for me to end it, unfortunately. Let's see. Nothing over there. There. Oh, there we go.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Okay, that's it. End it for the day. Close. Okay. Alright, well, I got ended for the day. So, everyone, have a great day. Stay safe. If you wish to watch more videos like this, please go ahead under Vegeta Quinn Gaming on the YouTube. Let's see. Thank you so much for stopping by. And bye-bye for now.